Hi, I'm Lisa and I'm from the Pretty Sweaty Stuff Yoga. So we'll start in Sphinx pose, on our bellies and on our forearms. And if you like, you can prop yourself using a brick, a bolster or a cushion. Point into 10 toes and close down the eyes. And just notice how the body feels here. Are you softening into the facial muscles? And how does the spine feel here? So this can be super intense if you're quite tight in the back. Maybe you've been working all day. Whatever it is, how do you feel? Do you feel comfortable here? Or do you feel awkward? And if you do feel awkward, what can you do to focus more on the breath rather than that awkwardness? Remember to never be afraid to use props, to never be afraid to ask for help. Taking big inhales through the nose. Exhales through the nose. And then whenever you're ready, if you've got props, remove them. Tent onto the fingers and bring the mat distance apart underneath the shoulders. Draw the belly in. Inhale lifts you all the way up. Look over your left shoulder. As you exhale, lower all the way down. Inhale lifts you all the way back up. Draw the belly in. Activate into the glutes. Look over towards your right shoulder as you lower all the way back down. Inhale, lift. Look over the left shoulder. Exhale all the way back down. And again, inhale picks you all the way up. Look over the right shoulder. And as you exhale, lower all the way down. One last time, big, and I pick you all the way up. Look towards the left. Exhale all the way down. Keep pointing down towards the top of the feet. Inhale, lift. Look over the right shoulder. Exhale all the way back down. Grounding the hands by your side. Inhale, peel the chest up. Tuck the toes under. And as you exhale, tilt the pelvis up towards the ceiling. Almost like your cow pose. As you bring the seat to the heels, child's pose. And then inhale, roll forward, cat-like in the back, shoulders on top of the wrists. And as you exhale, bend into the elbows, tilt the pelvis up towards the ceiling, seat to the heels, child's pose. And again, inhale, roll forward, shoulder stacks on top of the wrist, spread the back of the heart. And as you exhale, dip the hips to the ground. As you tilt your pelvis towards the ceiling, move through your cow pose, seat to the heels, child's pose. Inhale, roll forward, puff up in between the shoulder blades, and as you exhale, dip the hips to the ground, tilt the pelvis up as you move through your cow pose, seat to the heels, child's pose. Right away, inhale, roll forward, shoulder stacks on top of the wrists, and as you exhale, up and back, downward facing dog. And then inhale, lift your heels nice and high, exhale, pivot 10 toes towards the left, bending into the knees, as you find that deep crunch along that right side. Inhale, roll you through center. Exhale, pivot 10 toes towards the right, bending into the knees. Creating a bit of buoyancy here. Inhale, roll you through center. Exhale, release the heels behind you, downward dog. Inhale, float your right leg up. Roll the hip open. As you exhale, step your right foot forward, lower the left knee to the mat. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Squeeze the inner thighs together. And as you exhale, cactus the arms. Squeeze the shoulder blades together as you send the chest forward. And then bow down halfway, chin to chest, round the back. Inhale lifts you all the way up, cactus the arms, squeeze the shoulder blades together. And as you exhale, bow down halfway, chin to chest, round into the back. And again, slowly lift all the way up, cactus the arms, squeeze the shoulder blades together. This time round, release the hands to the mat. Step back, downward facing dog. And then inhale, roll forward, plank pose, shoulders on top of the wrists. Exhale, up and back, downward facing dog. Twice more, inhale, roll forward, puff up in between the shoulder blades. Exhale, lift your hips up and back, downward dog. One last time, inhale, roll forwards. Exhale, take it back, downward facing dog. Inhale, float your left leg up, roll the hip open, and then slowly step your left foot forward, lower the right knee to the mat. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, cactus the arms, send the chest forwards. Take a big inhale. Exhale, bow down halfway. Reach the arms out in front of you, chin to chest. Then roll all the way up, send the chest forward, cactus the arms. And as you exhale, bow down halfway, sweep the arms out in front of you, round the back. One last time, lifting all the way up, cactus the arms, send the chest forward. This time round, release the hands to the mat, step back, downward facing dog. Breathing here. Inhale, float your right leg up, roll the hip open. You can stay here if you like, flip the dog, wild thing. Send the ball of that right foot behind you and spin to the pinky side of that left foot. Keep pressing down on that left hand as you spin the chest up towards the ceiling. Releasing the right hand to the mat, three-legged dog. Take a big breath in. Exhale, right foot steps forward between the hands. Setting up for our twisted lower lunge. Left fingertips underneath the left shoulder as we twist our chest towards the right. Right arm reaches up towards the ceiling. Take a big inhale. Exhale, cactus the right arm. Spin the chest open towards the ceiling. Come back through center, release your fingertips to the mat. Scoot your back foot in as you spin and ground your back foot. So your back foot is about 45 degrees. Front leg straightens. Pyramid pose. Keep pulling back on that right hip. You can always use a block or a wall if you'd like to. Scoot your left foot behind you, come back to your three-legged dog, right leg towards the ceiling. And then release the foot, downward dog. Inhale, float your left leg up, roll the hip open. So you can stay here. Again, if you like, flip the dog, wild thing. Left ball of the foot goes behind you, and the right leg is straight, and you're on the pinky side of that right foot. Right shoulder stacks on top of the right wrist. Send the chest towards the ceiling. Take a big inhale. Exhale, coming back to your three-legged dog, left leg towards the ceiling. Inhale. Exhale, left foot steps forward between the hands. Twisted lower lunge. Right fingertips underneath the right shoulder. So if you feel like your left hip is sticking out or the floor's too far away from you, you can always pop your right hand on top of a block. Squeeze inner thighs together as you twist towards the left, and then cactus that left arm, sending the chest towards the ceiling. Return back through center, pyramid pose. Front leg straightens as you scoot your back foot in. Inhale, halfway lift, pull the left hip back. Exhale, maybe if you've got a little bit of space, you can fold forwards. Keep grounding through that right foot. Breathe. And keep finding the squareness in the hips. Release the hands to the mat, three-legged dog, left leg towards the ceiling. And then releasing the foot behind you, downward facing dog. Then inhale, roll forward, shoulders on top of the wrists. Exhale, lower the knees to the mat. As you bring the seat to the ground, then legs out in front of you, sit nice and tall. Right leg long as you hug your left knee in. You can stay here if you like, cross your left foot over the right leg. Both sitting bones grounded. Left fingertips behind you. Inhale, float your right arm up. Exhale, hook the elbow to the outside of that left knee. Inhale, create your length. Exhale, gentle twist. Keep pressing down on that left foot. Keep breathing. Inhale, rolls you through center. Exhale, de-rotate. So left arm to the inside of that left knee. Come back through center. Left leg long as you cross your right foot over. So if you find that the sitting bones are lifting, you can always bring your right foot to the inside of that left leg. So wherever you are, right fingertips behind you. Inhale, float your left arm up. Exhale, hook and twist. Again, keep pressing down on that right big toe. Draw the belly in as you breathe. And then come back through center, and then we'll de-rotate. Right arm to the inside of that knee. And then coming back through center. Come to bring the soles of the feet together. So you can always tilt your pelvis up by sitting on the edge of a cushion or a block. It can also help with knee pain as well. wherever you are. Maybe you want to sit nice and tall, stay where you are. If you like, you can always begin to fold forwards, remembering to keep the back nice and long. You can also prop yourself up using a bolster underneath the belly. Even a cushion might work. Or you can prop your head up. Whenever you're ready, slowly lift all the way up. Come to a nice comfortable seated position and sit really nice and tall. And close down the eyes. Tapping back into how does the spine feel? How does the breath and the mind feel? Taking big inhales through the nose. Exhale through the mouth, let it go. Twice more, big inhale. Long exhale. One last time, big inhale. Full complete exhale. Staying here as long as you need to. Thank you so much for allowing me to share my practice with you. With love and gratitude, namaste.